talk about saving models as a different name to a release directory. And a release directory is actually part of all of this functionality that we have for releasing components. This is all designed to help strip out unused features, suppressed features, relations, and then back them up to a target directory. It's just a generic automation capability for taking information that's in a master model state and coming up with more standalone components and drawings type of state. Everything kind of hinges off of this set nitro release directory, and this is basically just a directory that is dynamically created. So we'll call this my real dir. And you'll notice here in our working directory, every time we run this, it's going to create a new version of that directory. Now there's nothing in there right now. It's just creating a version directory for us. But as this is running, Nitro-CELL will actually keep track of the latest version of the highest level, if you will, of the release directory, and you can actually store other information in there. So if you're running a release process on some other models, but you need to add a couple of extra models that you do not want to go through that process into that directory, you can do that. So here's an example. Let's see, save as to released. So in this particular case, it's going to ask for the active model or a specific model name that's in session, and then the target model name that you want to write to. So let's say that we wanted to take basket .prt and call it my basket as my target name. So if I run this, it'll create a new version of the directory because that's what this script does. And then it is going to open that basket up and then do basically a save as to that new location. So as you can see here, there's our new component there. So if we did the same thing for like the speaker assembly, speaker.asm, and we'll call this my speaker. Now you'll notice here that when I come back to this, watch what this does. So this is actually essentially doing a backup of that. And you'll notice here that the basket was renamed in the previous operation, so it's still kind of lingering around here as my basket. But the speaker, as you can see, has been renamed, and everything else is still the same. So let's do one more. Let's do front plate .prt. We'll call this my FP and run that, and you'll notice that here comes our new release directory, and there's our individual component. You can see it's been renamed in session also.